Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're putting on our proverbial wide brim hat, you could say, and taking a close look at the brand Eric Javits.
Mm-hmm.
Our source material, well, it's more than just a product list. It's really a statement about modern luxury.
Yeah, and it's defined by this core idea, this philosophy, that style should make your life easier, not heavier.
Exactly. That phrase feels like the key, doesn't it, to this whole thing we're digging into?
It really does, because the brand, they've built their reputation on, well, three specific adjectives.
Mm-hmm.
Chic, protective, and iconic.
Right. Chic, protective, iconic.
And before we just nod along, we kind of need to figure out, is this just clever marketing?
Yeah.
High-end talk.
Or is there something real behind it? Does the actual design, the engineering deliver on that promise? Moving through your day with elegance, but also like zero fuss.
Absolutely. Because I think we've all been there, haven't we?
Oh, yeah. Investing in something beautiful.
Right. An accessory, maybe.
And then you realize, oh, wait, this needs special storage or careful cleaning or worse.
It needs its own seat on the plane.
Exactly. It just creates friction. So what I find really compelling here is how they seem to blend that high fashion look. I mean, stuff that looks straight out of a magazine.
Yeah, editorial level.
But with practicality built right in, real world usefulness.
And that, I think, says so much about how luxury consumers, well, how we think now.
How so?
Well, we're not just impressed by a high price tag anymore. We're investing in utility, in things that work for us.
Right. Performance matters.
Totally. Our wardrobes need to perform. If something can't handle being, tossed on a car seat or caught in a bit of rain.
Or crammed into a suitcase.
Exactly. And still look great afterwards. Then it kind of fails that modern luxury test, doesn't it?
It really does. Function is baseline now.
It's the non-negotiable foundation for real style today.
Okay, so let's start with that iconic claim because, in fashion, you don't just declare yourself iconic.
No, you definitely don't. It has to be earned. So what proof? What are the receipts, as they say, that the source material gives us for this brand's staying power?
Well, first you look at who's talking about them, right?
Right. Who champions the design, and also, critically, who bets on them selling consistently.
And the features listed are pretty strong. The designs pop up in the big publications, the ones driving the conversation globally. We're talking Vogue, Harper's Bazaar, InStyle, Vanity Fair. And then on the retail side, they've kept shelf space in those really discerning stores. Nordstrom, Saks Fifth Avenue, Neiman Marcus, and Bergdorf Goodman.
Okay, see, that list, the retailers, that's more than just being trendy. That's proof of enduring appeal.
Because those stores have limited space.
Exactly. Think about the inventory risk. Holding prime real estate in those places, season after season. That tells you something important.
It means they have a loyal following.
A loyal customer base, definitely. And a timeless kind of look. They're not just selling a trend, they're selling sort of an integrated way of living.
And that enduring look, it seems rooted in one specific silhouette that really caught on.
You mean the hats?
I do. Those instantly recognizable, really oversized sun hats.
Yes. That's a fantastic case study, actually. How an accessory goes from just being a seasonal item to, well, something more. A cultural artifact, almost?
The source material even connects it to pop culture, specifically mentioning Samantha from Sex and the City.
Right. And when a fictional character, especially one known for that kind of powerful, confident, no-nonsense style.
Yeah, totally Samantha.
When she gets linked in everyone's mind to the shape of a specific hat, that's when you know you've achieved something more. Design memory, you could call it.
It's not just fashion anymore.
No, it's become like a shorthand, a narrative device for confidence, for that playful sophistication you mentioned.
Okay, so that sets the stage for the design philosophy, the iconic part. But now let's get into the innovation piece.
Right. This is where the protective and ease promises really come into play.
This is where we get technical. And it starts with this material they developed called squishy.
Squishy, yes. That's the functional heart of it all. And for you, the listener, this is probably the key technical bit to remember.
So what is squishy?
Okay, so squishy is basically a proprietary synthetic fiber blend that they weave. It's not natural straw.
Which is important because natural straw.
Well, it's beautiful, of course, but it's brittle. It cracks easily if it gets stressed or wet.
Right. Handle with care.
Exactly. The innovation here was engineering a fiber that looks like very fine natural raffia, but it has structural memory. It remembers its shape.
Okay. So the material science means you can, roll the hat up, pack it flat.
Yep. Shove it in an overhead bin, even subjected to compression.
And then when you take it out hours later?
The form just bounces back instantly. Looks like it just came off the rack.
Wow. Okay, that completely removes that handle with care anxiety you get with travel.
Precisely. It makes an investment piece, something you might normally baby, into a tool you can actually deploy. Use without worry.
So the accessory works with the reality of travel instead of fighting against it.
That's the idea. It flows with it.
Okay, but wait. Let's connect that function, the resilience, the packability, to the second pillar, protective.
The sun protection.
Yeah. Usually adding serious sun protection like UPF 50+ road, doesn't it sometimes make the material feel different? Heavier, maybe? A bit stiff?
That's a great point. It often can. UPF materials sometimes have that denser feel.
So how does Squishy avoid compromising that chic, airy feeling the brand is known for?
Well, that's the critical challenge they seem to have solved.
Yeah.
And it's why this squishy tech is such a deal maker for them.
How do they do it?
Because the weave itself is engineered, not harvested like straw. They can create a really tight-knit structure. That's what you need for high UPF protection, blocking over 98% of UV rays.
Okay.
But they can do it without needing heavy chemical treatments or using a dense kind of suffocating fabric. The fibers themselves stay lightweight and flexible.
Ah, so you get the protection and maintain that light, resort-ready look and feel.
Exactly. That's the combination they nailed. Beauty, resilience, and genuine health protection. That's the trifecta.
So it takes a style choice and makes it, a genuinely health-conscious investment, too.
Precisely. It's like having a chic sun sanctuary, as the source puts it. A brim that looks great, frames your face, but also gives you verifiable defense for your skin.
That feels like the real market disruption there.
I think so. They took something usually seen as just seasonal luxury and turned it into high-performance gear, essentially. Yeah. Without losing the luxury feel.
It elevates the whole conversation beyond just, nice hat.
Definitely.
Okay, let's shift gears slightly from the material science to the craft side of things. The sources make a point of saying the pieces are meticulously handcrafted, specifically in New York City. Why is that detail, the location, important beyond just, say, made locally marketing?
Well, for a discerning customer, it signals quality control and structural integrity.
How so?
Handcrafting in New York means the design house has direct, hands-on control over the whole process, start to finish.
So they're watching the details.
Exactly. The fit, the symmetry of the brim, how tight the weave is. These tiny details are what make the piece sit right, feel right, and hold its intended shape over years.
Okay, so it helps justify the premium price.
It does. It ensures that meticulous attention to detail isn't just a slogan, it's actually happening day to day in the workshop.
And this focus on craft and quality, it feeds right into that bigger idea we touched on. Durability as a form of modern luxury.
Yes. You mentioned the Friday to Monday stretch test earlier.
Right, that real-world test for any accessory.
It's such a useful way to think about it. Can this item look polished enough for, say, a nice brunch on Saturday?
But still feel easy and practical enough for running errands Monday morning.
Exactly. That versatility is crucial for getting real value out of an investment piece.
It counters that old idea of luxury being fragile.
Totally. That old luxury is theater idea where things needed perfect conditions and couldn't really be used.
This Javits approach seems to be about lasting style that respects real life.
Yes. Things get tossed on seats, carried through unexpected weather, packed, sometimes without much care. The design needs to anticipate that.
I like how that reframes it. You're not just buying an object, you're investing in expressive elegance that works.
Right. It makes a statement, an eloquent one even, without needing a whole monologue or special handling.
And does this philosophy apply beyond the hats to their other accessories?
It seems to. If you look at their bags, their travel totes, the same thinking appears. The materials they choose, maybe leather alternatives or other fabrics for clutches.
They also need to be resilient.
Exactly. They need to keep their shape, maintain their polish, even with the demands of travel or daily use. A handbag in their collection isn't just designed to look elegant.
It's engineered to be practical, too.
Light on the arm, structurally sound, it all reinforces that core belief. Style should make life easier.
So the goal is more like living fashion rather than performing fashion.
Well put, yeah. The accessory should kind of set the tone, whether you're wearing it with jeans and a t-shirt or something much dressier.
That adaptability is what makes something become a go-to piece, right? Something you reach for again and again.
Absolutely. Which brings us nicely to the practical part of this deep dive. How do we take all this analysis and turn it into useful advice for you, the listener?
Right, actionable takeaways. The source material actually laid out 4 very specific tips for choosing accessories like these.
It did. And the first one is, I think, the most important. Start with the silhouette, the shape that you know you'll wear often, every week even.
Don't buy a spectacular hat just for one specific vacation photo.
Exactly. The real value in something this durable and well-made comes from how frequently you use it. If you genuinely love how a certain brim shape looks on you, you will reach for it all the time.
Okay, makes sense. What's number 2?
Number 2, if you travel a lot, you really have to lean into that packable promise.
That's the squishy advantage.
That's squishy earning its reputation right there. Don't invest in a beautiful but rigid straw hat if your lifestyle involves constantly stuffing things into bags. Let the design's function work for you.
Good point. Third piece of advice.
Treat the built-in UPF 50+ protection as self-care, not just like a bonus feature.
So think of it as an investment in your skin health as much as in your style.
Precisely. It's about making a healthy habit, protecting your skin, feel elegant and effortless.
Okay. And the last one, the final test.
This one I really liked for its simplicity. Choose the hat or accessory that you'll reach for without thinking.
Meaning?
If picking it up requires thought or special effort or careful handling, it's probably fighting against your lifestyle, not making it easier. The best pieces just integrate seamlessly.
That's a great filter. Those 4 points really do capture that blend of utility and style longevity.
They really synthesize the whole philosophy.
Now, speaking of investments in value, there's a note here on transparency we should cover.
Right. We've talked about how these pieces emphasize durability and quality, which naturally comes with a certain price point.
The premium price, yeah.
So to help with that, the source material mentioned an exclusive offer available, a discount code.
Yes, a 20% discount specifically. You can get that using the code EASYBUY when you check out on their site.
Good to know.
And as always, we want to be totally upfront with you. Integrity is crucial for us. This is a partner offer. Meaning, yes, we do earn a commission if you use that code, but importantly, that commission doesn't affect the price you pay at all. We just want you to have the best deal available if you're interested.
So it's a way to apply that utility mindset to the purchase itself, maximizing the value from the start.
Exactly. Okay, so to wrap all this up, the success of Eric Javits and why they can, I think, credibly use those 3 words, chic, protective, iconic, it seems to come down to their focus on solving real problems, using material science, using meticulous craft.
They create pieces that genuinely help you express your style, but also protect you from the sun, from the general wear and tear of life.
And they last. They keep showing up season after season.
Yeah, they've really challenged that old idea that sophisticated style has to be fragile. They built a different paradigm.
It's a really compelling case for seeing accessories not just as add-ons, but as functional expressive elegance that respects the reality of how we actually live.
Well said.
So here's a final thought for you, the listener, to chew on based on everything we've discussed. If one accessory, maybe a hat, maybe a tote bag, can be engineered so well that it travels easily, keeps its shape, protects your skin, and makes even your simplest outfits look better, how much can truly well-designed, functional objects actually improve the whole mood and ease of your entire day?
That's a great question to ponder. And if you do want to explore the collection for yourself, see that squishy material and the rest of the line.
Where should they go?
You can find everything directly at ericjavits.com.
Perfect. And we will make sure all the links and that discount code, EASYBUY, are right there for you in the notes. Thanks for diving in with us today.